Farming is something it's just deep in your roots. My husband's a 4th generation farmer, and I'm the 5th generation to be here on this dirt, and we feed the world here in Iowa. And across the Corn Belt, if we don't have farmers coming in, and as farmers age out of the system, we're not going to be able to supply that grain and that meat to the world that is really a huge need. So for my kids to have that opportunity is huge. I sit on the exec board of the Iowa Beef Industry Council, and we oversee the state checkoff. That's an important investment that they're entrusting to us to make sure we're using it to bring money back to their pockets and drive demand of beef. And then I also sit on the national board as well. So I'm overseeing that national checkoff on the federation side. It's important because this is real money that producers are entrusting to the checkoff to spend, and they need to see that money returned to them. I personally have a huge interest in international trade. So I've done some trade missions, traveled to Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Mexico to promote our international trade side of things. And things that we may not appreciate here are really appreciated in other cultures. So it's interesting to see how we can take that whole animal and, be good stewards of it and use it to the best of our abilities in the international marketplace. But people connect with people. And that's really what all of these trade missions and trade conversations are about. I think your involvement in the work of the checkoff is just so fundamentally important, because if we don't have a market for our products, we don't have a product. So getting out there and being somebody that says, you know what, I might not know the answer, but I'm willing to help get to the answer, it's just paramount. So if you can get involved, whether it's your local extension or even at your sale barn or working with your FFA chapters, your 4-H groups, those are good ways to take a little step and say, you know what, I want to be a little more involved and take that initiative, even if it is slightly uncomfortable or maybe out of your normal character. But just taking that first step is usually the hardest one. Iowa Beef Industry Council's work matters from birth all the way into your grocery store shelves. Because if we don't have that market to get from point A to point B, we don't have a product to sell. So those checkoff dollars being utilized, whether it's nutrition, research, any of those marketing ways to expand the reach that beef has, is one of the greatest things that our industry has available to them, is that those people out there working for them every day and every night while they're out here raising the animals, they're out there promoting them and marketing them and finding new ways to get them on the plates of people in the world.